In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I'm sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.
Hi everyone, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. There were so many things I could have been doing today, but I chose to stay focused and create what I think is what we all need right now. There's a lot going on, but today, or at least this morning, so that you guys can take care of some things this evening or this afternoon or right now. Today I chose to be a part of a bigger picture, if that makes any sense. I'm actually looking for somebody. I forget what her name is. I don't know if I can download it anyway, but she just did such a good job. I saw it. I thought I downloaded it, and I didn't. I think it's called the Queen Pro. Let me find it this way. Who am I kidding? I think it's called the Queen. Oh. Here she is. Let me see if I can get this downloaded. I may not be able to. Damn it. I can't. Okay. I can have her. I can do an audio on her, though. So I'm going to start with her. Let me just send her picture over, and feel free to follow her. I'm not promoting others. I never promote others because no one ever promotes me. I'm learning to be better, people. Be patient with me. But feel free to follow her. So that is me being better. I'm doing great. And I also feel sorry for people that they're going to watch this later, which I hope that they do watch it later. But I feel sorry for people that want me to do P. Diddy or want me to do Trump or want me to do the war. You as an individual have so much you need to do for survival. And it's really important to drop your bags, drop your gossip bags, and not let anything but you rise up. This is about you. This universe is talking to you. So today, I don't think is in anyone's best interest to talk about P. Diddy, unless it brings in that much money for you, then, follow the money. If you're a content creator or a news reporter. But even if it does, I need you all to figure out that after you do your content creation, take care of your personal needs. And what do you need to grow? So let's get started here. Okay, I just wanted to bring up my birth chart because it's going to be really important. For everyone else, your birth chart is astro-charts.com. And normally you do need your time of birth. So if you got that on your birth certificate, your original birth certificate, or your mama's still living, talk to her. But this time we don't need to know what time you were born. We just need to know what house Cancer is in. That's what we need to know. We need to know what house Cancer is in. And in my case, Cancer is in the 10th house. All right. That's all we need to know is what house Cancer is in. All right. So let me say hi to everyone. Hi, Steven. Look at you coming in first. Hi, 1D. Hi. Hi, Tiffany. Hello, all. Hello, Tiffany. Carlito. Hi, Carlito. This is Pop Culture Psychic. Astrocharts.com. You can look it up right now while you're watching me. Hi, Tanya. Hi, Infinite. How you doing? Infinite, do your candle, girl. Hi, Noel. How you doing with the black card? How you doing? All right, let's look at some videos that I should have up here already. Do I want to play this one last? Let's see.
Should and shouldn't do on the Cancer new moon on June 25th, June 26th, and the days after. This is one of the luckiest times in 2025 to manifest the life that you want, the love and success that you desire, so you're not going to want to miss out on this. This is because this is not just any new moon, it's a once in 12-year alignment with Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion. Do make moon water. This is a Cancer new moon. Cancer is water sign energy, and moon water made now will carry serious manifesting power. And yes, this is a new moon, and the sky will be dark, but there will still be a sliver of moon moonlight available to charge your intentions. So you're going to get a pen and paper and write down your affirmations in the present tense as if they're already happening. For example, I'm in a healthy, passionate relationship with my dream partner. Massive wealth is pouring into my life. I have my dream career. Then you're going to want to place that piece of paper under direct moonlight, for example, on your windowsill. Then you're going to place a clear jar or glass of water on top of the paper. Leave it out all night, and in the morning, drink it. You're quite literally drinking in your intentions and letting them charge every part of your being. Do not lash out at others. Cancer rules emotions, and yours may be heightened. You've likely been feeling triggered lately, like every little thing is setting you off, in which case you should give yourself space. Don't react in the moment, because you may say or do something you could regret. This new moon is for purging out emotions, not unleashing them. So do allow yourself to feel your emotions. Cry it out. Do pay attention to signs and synchronicities from the universe. The universe is loud right now. Angel numbers, gut feelings, songs. They're not random. You may also have wild symbolic dreams or daydreams. Write them down. A message is coming. Do not settle. This is not the time to accept jobs that drain you or relationships with people who are not worthy of your time and energy. Jupiter is here to upgrade your life, to give you the life that you've always dreamed of, but you have to meet it halfway. Say no and shut the door on whoever or whatever feels off. Do give yourself permission to dream big. Now is the time to visualize and fantasize. Your emotions and your fantasies are powerful right now. They are magnetizing your next chapter right now. This is one of those rare moments that could redirect your whole life. So take time to slip into your delusional fantasies. Fantasize about the relationship that you want, the home that you want, the career, the money that you desire, the wealth and luxury that you've always craved. And I'll be posting the most powerful affirmations you can use for this new moon, so be on the lookout for that.
Oh, good girl. I started my candle early this morning at 1 a.m. I wrote my intentions. I love that. So let's talk about the intentions. Jupiter, the moon, and Mercury are all in Cancer. Mercury is about communication. Moon is your emotions. Jupiter magnifies and helps you to reach your highest potential since 2013. So whatever was happening in 2013, which I can't even remember myself, whole body moment should happen, and there should be expansion. Now, there's going to be something called family expansions for all you all. Noel, we talked about this with you. Should I go home? This energy is all about family. I would say put a candle on. It's about growth, expansion, good fortune, particularly since 2023. 2013, I don't know what I was doing in 2013. I don't know. It's about traveling. It's about safe traveling. It's about moving. It's about relocating. This is big transformation. This is the time of your life where you're going to say, I remember what changed my life. Moving changed my life. Going back to school changed my life. Having a baby changed, again, keynote family. Having twins changed my life, even though I already had a family. Like all of a sudden you're pregnant with twins. Abundance is a big word, but I absolutely love the word abundance. This is your time for glow up. This is also about your divine feminine. So sucks to be any man that can't tap into the moon's divine feminine energy. All right? You will lose. I promise you, you will lose. Hi, Tiffany. How are you? I just thought about you the other day. I literally conjured you up because I just thought about you the other day. This is a time to vibrate higher. This is about the time about mystical learning. Go to school to learn something mystical. It could be Reiki. It could be astrology. It could be past life. Like, do something mystical. It is time to dream big. People will be drawn to you. Be responsible. This is a time for open road. So do your open road manifestation. What roads do you need open? This is also about open roads if you want a divorce, for new relationships to come through. Because this is in the moon in Cancer, there's going to be a rough ride for some people, because some of you all have to break up. You just have to. And you're going to have to trust that what is separating you is for your highest good. But what is happening cannot be sustainable, so stop forcing it. It's time to heal family emotions and family trauma. I understand that many of us have been abused and have had family traumas. So a lot of times, if you can't get there with your family members, get there with God. Write a letter to God and be honest. Tell God why you are so mad. Get it out. Purge it. And say to God, I don't know how to speak to this person. And I don't know if I ever will. Give me grace. Find grace with me. Me personally, I have problems with my sister. Give me grace, God. Give my sister grace. The family trauma, maybe I will never speak to that person ever again. But God, I'm talking to you. Forgive me for my part in the breakup. Forgive my sister. I forgive my sister. I forgive myself. And God, take this message to my family member. I wish you well. Amen. Also, what is it that you want? What have you been dreaming about? Who's been dreaming about tap dancing? Go find a class. Who's been dreaming about going back to school? Yes, it's expensive. Go back to school. What do you want, content creators, podcasters? Today, do it. Open it. Be about it. This is also about real estate, because there could be a lot of moving around, a lot of people moving. You think Israel is going in Exodus to Cyprus? No, you all are going to be making some energetic changes for your greater good. This is about blessings. It's about your blessings. Lucky opportunities. It's about feeling lighter and connect with your psychics, your mediums, your intuitive guides. Let them help you. Call me for your own personal reading and give me an opportunity to let you know how great your life is going to be. Right? Now, the cardinal signs, lucky ass people in the world. And I think the cardinal signs are Cancer, Libra, Capricorn, and Aries. I think. Luckiest people ever. And if you have these placements anywhere, you will be lucky in where the house is, the placements, etc., etc. But because Jupiter is a universal planet, all people will benefit. Everyone will benefit. Now, it could get rough before you benefit, because if you don't recognize that there are some emotional issues in your life that has to be dealt with, so that you don't carry that into the next realm of your life, you could delay your blessings. So for those of you that need to cry a little, release a lot, do it, because the next part of your life is not going to be held back anymore. Who you think you're in love with, you could actually find the love of your real life. So be careful that you want to hold on so tight to someone and you're going to bleed. If God is trying to tell you there's better out there, you got to believe him. Also, that has everything to do with everyone's jobs, right? A lot of people have been teased about their jobs. If they let you go, thank God. It could hurt. Cry. But the next phase of your life is going to be a blessing, and that is what you're going to have to trust. You won't have a choice but to trust. Okay? Let's get some more videos. Oh, actually, I wanted to get her up here first because I just adore her. She is called the Queen Poe. Hold on a second. I absolutely adore this woman. And she did a Sinners review that was amazing on YouTube. So please go follow her.
Have an increase of divine feminine energy. Think about get your tissues ready because we have a new moon peaking in Cancer. New moons are all about setting intentions and manifesting, and Cancer is a cardinal water sign ruled by the moon. Anytime we have a new moon peaking in its home sign of Cancer, you will have an increase of divine feminine energy. Think about the matriarch type of energy. Cancer energy is very nurturing, emotional, sensitive, super empathetic, compassionate, community builders. So when we have a new moon in Cancer, you can set the intention to be in community, to connect with your emotions and practice emotional intelligence. You will have an increased desire for emotional safety. You will also have an increase in intuition. So you can manifest clarity. You can manifest better friendships and better community, tighter bonds with people. You can also manifest emotional wellness and emotional balance. Now, along with this new moon in Cancer, we have the sun, which is our connection between the highest divine source and our highest divine self, and Jupiter, which is our planet of optimism, expansion, philosophy, and wisdom in Cancer. So when we have the sun, Jupiter, and the new moon all conjunct in Cancer, it elevates our manifestation energy, it elevates our connection with our Ori, and it elevates our opportunity to expand our abundance through manifestation. So this is the perfect time to manifest. You can also manifest safe travels, a move, a new opportunity like a new job, or anything like that, because again, Jupiter is all about expansion and abundance. That includes travel, that also includes expanding that going. Now, you may have noticed that your dreams have been super intense over this past week, and they will continue to be intense throughout next week, simply because we also have Neptune, our planet of dreams and spirituality, squaring this new moon in Cancer along with the sun and Jupiter in Cancer. With that being stated, yes, dreams will be intense, but also your intuition will be heightened. Pay close attention to your intuition. Pay close attention to numbers, colors, signs, symbols that you are drawn to. This can give you more clarity on the energy you are carrying and are attracting. This can also help you read your aura. So what colors have you been drawn to? What numbers have you been drawn to? What signs and symbols have you been drawn to? Research the meaning, and that will give you some clarity on the aura and the energy around you. It will give you a deeper understanding about what you are manifesting and why. We also have Saturn, our planet of balance boundaries and restrictions squaring this new moon, the sun, and Jupiter in Cancer. That means that we will all be forced to get out of our comfort zone, to challenge our.
Hold on, guys.
Zone, to challenge our boundaries and restrictions and our own judgments. And the way we will do that is by tapping into that adventurous, exploratory Cancer energy. Your Cancer friend is your friend that's going to say, hey, let's go down that random hiking trail. Hey, let's do this fun, random, adventurous activity. Hey, let's book the trip. Let's do something creative and wild. That is the energy of Cancer. And Mars, our planet of action, is sextiling, bringing harmony to our new moon in Cancer. So with that being stated, tap into that adventurous exploration energy. Get out of your comfort zone. Do something new in a place that you've never been. Be adventurous. And of course, I'm going to offer you some journal prompts in alignment with this planetary alignment that will really help push your thinking and utilize this energy for your wellness. Now, with that being stated, I want you to pay close attention to the third journal prompt, which asks you, what traditions are you evolving for yourself in your lineage? Keep in mind with that Saturn square, call it.
Hold on, guys. I just really need y'all to see all of this.
Square, calling us to step out of our comfort zone. It is okay to evolve and grow in some of your personal and family traditions. How are you evolving and growing? And like I said, we know that Cancer energy is super emotional, very sensitive, but also highly emotionally intelligent and in tune. With that being stated, this fourth journal prompt is asking you, how have you evolved in your emotional intelligence over the past 5 years? Now, we all know what was going on 5 years ago. So go back to that time where we all had the opportunity to really be in solitude and isolate from the world. How were your emotions during that time, and how have you grown in emotional intelligence since that time? And y'all know I'm going to offer you some crystals and herbs that you can use to help you really tap into that new moon, sun, and Jupiter in Cancer energy. Now, pay close attention to the crystals, because all of these crystals are centered into helping you find wellness with the emotions that this Cancer energy brings up. These herbs are centered. In helping you tap into the manifestation aspects of the sun in Jupiter cazimi in Cancer. The sun is going to elevate that Jupiter expansion and abundance energy. So what you want to do with these herbs is take you a good spiritual bath or make you a good tea and really tap into the manifestation aspects of our new moon, sun, and Jupiter in Cancer energy. Now you have until June 28th to tap into this new moon in Cancer energy and utilize all of this energy for your wellness. Take your time, be patient, follow your intuition, which is heightened during this time, and be well. Happy new moon. Get your tissues ready, because we have a new moon peaking in Cancer. New moons are all about setting intentions and manifesting, and Cancer is a cardinal water sign ruled by the moon. Anytime we have a new moon, it's home sign.
All right, guys. Please write your letters to your highest authority. Also, write your letters to your ancestors. Also, say to your ancestors, come. Oh, there's another one that I just love. Come to me and put forth my highest and strongest ancestor to the front. Okay, everyone?
On the Cancer new moon on June 25th, June 26th, and the days after. This is one of the luckiest times in 2025 to manifest the life that you want, the love and success that you desire, so you're not going to want to miss out on this. This is because this is not just any new moon, it's a once in 12-year alignment with Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion. Do make moon water. This is a Cancer new moon. Cancer is water sign energy, and moon water made now will carry serious manifesting power. And yes, this is the new
Oh, I didn't mean to put that through. What happened? Video. I thought I put all my videos through. All right, let this one continue.
will be dark, but there will still be a sliver of moonlight available to charge your intentions. So you're going to get a pen and paper and write down your affirmations in the present tense as if they're already happening. For example, I'm in a healthy, passionate relationship with my dream partner. Massive wealth is pouring into my life. I have my dream career. Then you're going to want to place that piece of paper under direct moonlight, for example, on your windowsill. Then you're going to place a clear jar or glass of water on top of the paper. Leave it out all night, and in the morning, drink it. You're quite literally drinking in your intentions and letting them charge every part of your being. Do not lash out at others. Cancer rules emotions, and yours may be heightened. You've likely been feeling triggered lately, like every little thing is setting you off, in which case you should give yourself space. Don't react in the moment, because you may say or do something you could regret. This new moon is for purging out emotions, not unleashing them. So do allow yourself to feel your emotions. Cry it out. Do pay attention to signs and synchronicities from the universe. The universe is loud right now. Angel numbers, gut feelings, songs. They're not random. You may also have wild symbolic dreams or daydreams. Write them down. A message is coming. Do not settle. This is not the time to accept jobs that drain you or relationships with people who are not worthy of your time and energy. Jupiter is here to upgrade your life, to give you the life that you've always dreamed of, but you have to meet it halfway. Say no and shut the door on whoever or whatever feels off. Do give yourself permission to dream big. Now's the time to visualize and fantasize. Your emotions and your fantasies are powerful right now. They are magnetizing your next chapter right now. This is one of those rare moments that could redirect your whole life. So take time to slip into your delusional fantasies. Fantasize about the relationship that you want, the home that you want, the career, the money that you desire, the wealth and luxury that you've always craved. And I'll be posting the most powerful affirmations you can use for this new moon, so be on the lookout for that.
All right. Thank you, sweetie. Let's get some stuff in here.
For a moment, why the planet of abundance is exalted in Cancer, the sign of the mother. And that's because an idea must be nurtured before it turns lucrative. Jupiter wants to know what idea is so alive in you that you're willing to cultivate it fully through to term, the same way that a mother carries a child. So while this is a supportive transit for those interested in family planning, you don't have to have babies on the brain to get something out of this transit. The house of Cancer in your chart is an invitation to really intentionally birth or bring something into the world over the next year. But here's the catch. Jupiter isn't random luck like a lottery ticket. It is the intersection of intention, preparedness, and karma. When you are showing the universe you're willing to buy in energetically and with your effort and your daily intention, Jupiter facilitates those right place, right time situations that feel like luck and look like opportunity, but you still have to raise the bet on yourself. That go big or go home energy of Jupiter, it's not a bippity boppity boo flick of a wand. It's jumping off a cliff and trusting that there is a net to catch you. Also, I'm so grateful. I just found out Witchy Kid is number 3 rising on Substack in the philosophy category. So if you want to head over there, I do have a longer post on how to identify this transit, horoscopes for all 12 houses, and all possible ways that you could be feeling Jupiter over the next year.
Good job. Good job. Thank you.
It's finally that time. Jupiter, the planet of abundance, growth, wisdom, expansion, knowledge, is finally moving into Cancer. Jupiter spends 1 year in the zodiac sign, and Jupiter has not been in Cancer since 2013, 2014. So when you're thinking about this transit, think back to 2013, 2014, and the vibes that you were in and going through around that time period. And shout out to Everclear for sponsoring this video and helping people step more into their abundance, their growth, their expansion, their wisdom. It's time to level up. So let me give y'all all of the information that you're going to need with this transit, baby. Okay, let's go. Now, Jupiter is exalted in Cancer, which basically means that this planet does really, really well in the sign of Cancer. It's able to reach its highest potential. It's going to bring in so many blessings, abundance, and spiritual growth through emotional intelligence, family, and inner security. And if you're a Cardinal rising, Aries rising, Cancer rising, Libra rising, or Capricorn rising, or even if you're a water sign or have water placements, this transit is going to be so well for you, okay? Jupiter moving into Cancer is going to really bring a lot of expansion to many people's families. So many people are going to really be getting pregnant. We're going to see pregnancy on a rise. People wanting to expand their families. People even wanting to connect more with their family and heal any emotional bonds or trauma or generational trauma. This may be even a time to where people may be trying to dive more into their ancestry and where they're from, getting back to their roots, or even moving or going back to their homeland. We may even see a lot more stories or content being created around families, pregnancy, motherhood, values, tradition. So family is going to be very much key with this placement. Number 2, this may be even a great time for many people to move. Many people may be trying to find their sense of home when it pertains to where they may want to call home. And this is where I feel like real estate may come into factor, to where many people may be diving more into real estate going up and down, the housing market, everything, okay? Baby, Jupiter is moving into Cancer. Cancer is one of the most intuitive signs. So this is going to be one of those transits to where it's like, baby, do not doubt yourself. Do not doubt your intuition. The discernment is going to be so key, especially when it pertains to what you're surrounding yourself around, who you feel protected or secure with or around. Like I said, Jupiter expands things. It amplifies things. So our dreams are going to be amplified. Our gut feelings, the signs that we're going to see, the angel numbers, okay? This is even a time to where I can see a lot more astrologers or tarot readers or intuitives coming more into the scene, making more content, being more known. People wanting to book more with certain astrologers or tarot readers or psychics to really make sure that they're making the right decisions or moves in their life. A great time to invest into therapy. Cancer is a water sign, so we need to make sure that we're utilizing our emotions, whether we are needing some healing, breaking free from certain trauma, going to get therapy to kind of work on ourselves, work on our relationships. This is going to be a transit to where we are trying to find ways to expand our emotional intelligence and our ways of loving, our ways of giving, and even receiving. Even with Jupiter moving into Cancer, I can see a lot of people getting more thicker. This is going to be a time to where you may be getting a little more thick, you may be getting a little more booty back there, boobs may be growing. Like I said, Jupiter expands. So with Jupiter being in Cancer, this is going to be a time to where I can see a lot more people really nurturing their bodies. Now, y'all know I love to keep it real with y'all. Just because Jupiter is all about abundance and blessings and expansion, it also can have a bad side to where Jupiter can do a little too much and it can be a little too over excessive in certain things as well. Be careful of over giving during this transit, okay? Be careful of letting people take your kindness for weakness, or feeling like you have to drain yourself, or feel like you have to take on the responsibilities of your family, your friends, your lovers, okay? Now, Cancer is ruled by the moon. So with this transit, it can bring a lot of moodiness, mood swings, sensitivity, and feeling emotionally overwhelmed. So it's very important to make sure that you're keeping yourself grounded, or even if you gotta cry. Find some ways to release. Cancer energy can be very nostalgic, so it's very important to make sure that you're not living in the past or allowing your past to hold you back. This is why it's so important to make sure that you're creating emotional security with this transit. Okay? Jupiter in Cancer is like a warm bath. You can soak in it, relax in it, read in it, drink in it. Just make sure that you don't drown in it, okay? Make sure that you're keeping your head above water. That's what that matters, baby, okay? I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Oh my God, he was amazing. And please follow Vibe with Josh. Also, please pause where you need to pause, everyone. Please pause. Okay? Let's get another video. I always lose track. Is this the same one?
moon in Cancer is coming to tell us. You don't have to do it all alone anymore. It's okay to need. It's okay to receive. And it's time to honor the parts of you that are still learning how to feel safe. This isn't just any new moon. The moon is in Cancer, which is its home sign. And it's sitting right next to an exalted Jupiter, which means this is big. Emotionally, spiritually, and energetically, this is a full reset. Jupiter expands whatever it touches. So if you've been neglecting your emotional needs, that'll feel so much louder right now. But if you're ready to start fresh, ready to feel safe and held and supported, this moon opens that door. And I want to be real with you, that might not come easy because this moon is squaring Saturn and Neptune. So for a lot of us, there's going to be tension between what we feel and what we think we're allowed to feel, what we need and what we believe is possible. But this isn't a time to shrink. It's a time to be honest. The energy right now is asking us to stop pretending we're okay with crumbs. Stop pushing through like we don't have needs. It's saying just because you've always had to be strong doesn't mean you don't deserve softness now. And you don't need to figure everything out today. You don't have to take big action, but you do need to get clear. What does safety actually look like for you? What actually makes you feel nourished? Where have you been over-functioning just to feel in control? Jupiter in Cancer is about divine support, the kind of support that shows up when you admit that you actually need it. When you finally say, I can't carry this by myself anymore, not out of weakness, but out of self-respect. This moon is your reminder. You are allowed to be held. You're allowed to receive. And starting over doesn't mean that you failed. It means you listen.
This is amazing. Thank you. I have to share when I find that I'm getting these like amazing messages, and TikTok and IG, there are just some amazing people on these channels, and rather act like I know it all, I rather promote the people that know it all.
And that Jupiter in Cancer is all about the mothering and everyone's going to have a baby. If this is happening, I need y'all to understand that all the information you're hearing now about why women don't want children, why women don't want marriage, and why women aren't too pressed for relationships is because of the fact that we don't need to mother these men out here. Their trauma, their issues. This time is pushing you guys. All the thoughts is expanding each side of your energies, the dark and the light feminine energy in you, to know you need to be properly nourishing yourself because you won't be able to nourish the outer public if you aren't good. You know, it makes me think of when we say the nourishment of our bodies, the prayer. The Lord didn't put you here to nurture and nourish the world out here. No. I'm telling y'all, that is exactly why we are having these conversations about how you need to prioritize yourself as a woman. That's why women are getting into situations that are getting them further in life. Because one thing about it, two things for sure. A man's ego, a healthy masculine energy, is always built off how he loves his woman. That's why we've seen all these men come out and say things about how they didn't like the women that they're with. This is why, people, we were under spells. So now we're about to go into a season that is literally full of spell work. And it's targeting the feminine.
Y'all got to start doing better with these goddamn videos. Let me play this again for anybody that didn't hear it in the back of the bus.
They keep saying that Jupiter in Cancer is all about the mothering and everyone's going to have a baby. If this is happening, I need y'all to understand that all the information you're hearing now about why women don't want children, why women don't want marriage, and why women aren't too pressed for relationships is because of the fact that we don't need to mother these men out here. Their trauma, their issues. This time is pushing you guys. All the thoughts is expanding each side of your energies, the dark and the light feminine energy in you, to know you need to be properly nourishing yourself because you won't be able to nourish the outer public if you aren't good. You know, it makes me think of when we say the nourishment of our bodies, the prayer. The Lord didn't put you here to nurture and nourish the world out here. No. I'm telling y'all, that is exactly why we are having these conversations about how you need to prioritize yourself as a woman. That's why women are getting into situations that are getting them further in life. Because one thing about it, two things for sure. A man's ego, a healthy masculine energy, is always built off how he loves his woman. That's why we've seen all these men come out and say things about how they didn't like the women that they're with. This is why, people, we were under spells. So now we're about to go into a season that is literally full of spell work. And it's targeting the feminine.
And need y'all to do better. If you don't mind me chastising you. But Sarah's guidance, I love that she put the right twist on it. Let's see this one today.
Shouldn't do on the Cancer new moon on
Okay, so I got this last one for us. And this one is very important. This is a tapping exercise. Now, I do have a tapping video. And the thing about the tapping video is say the right word, right?
I release.
Pause for a minute. This is an example of what you could be saying. But if you want to identify it to your own personal needs, put in your own personal needs. This is just an example. So you could begin with this, then do it over again, add your own personal needs, and then do it a third time. Now, I would say to do this exercise for the next week, particularly when you go to bed or when you wake up, or do it for the next week, night and day. This is called tapping, and tapping has changed my life. I promise you. So the way she's going to do it, she's going to do it on one side only, but it's this and this. It's this, but she's going to do once. It's this, 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 both sides, and then the top of your head. So I'm going to do it one more time, okay, guys? This, 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 chin, chest, left arm, right arm, it doesn't matter which one, and then the top of your head. Let's do it one more time. Forehead. No, sorry. Let's do it one more time. Left arm, tap, right at your pinky. Right arm, tap, right at your pinky. Forehead, underneath your eyes, above your upper lip, your chin, your chest. And when you get to your chest, pound it. Pound it. All right. Then your left arm underneath. It's really supposed to be right here. So underneath your left armpit, underneath your left armpit, then the top of your head. I don't think I missed anything, but let's do it the way she is showing us today. Okay, guys? Let's begin.
I release all limiting beliefs related to my home, literally and figuratively. I feel expansive in my mind, body, and spirit. My home offers unlimited comfort and peace. I nurture the most tender parts of myself. I am open to the higher messages that want to come through the people and places that feel most like home. I reclaim my ancestral wisdom. I am sovereign wherever I dwell. I embrace emotional insights. My intuition is broadening daily. Thank you.
All right, guys, would you like to do that again? Is it loud enough for you to hear? I'm going to turn my air off. Let's do it one more time. And I realized where I went wrong. So it's the left pinky, the right pinky, the forehead, the temple, underneath the eyelid, the upper lip, the chin, the chest, the armpit, left and right, and then the top of your head. All right, let's try it one more time, guys. I hope you like this.
I release all limiting beliefs related to my home, literally and figuratively. I feel expansive in my mind, body, and spirit. My home offers unlimited comfort and peace. I nurture the most tender parts of myself. I am open to the higher messages that want to come through the people and places that feel most like home. I reclaim my ancestral wisdom. I am sovereign wherever I dwell. I embrace emotional insights. My intuition is broadening daily. Thank you.
Do you guys like that? Okay, I was looking at the comments in the wrong section, so let me. Are you guys feeling safe? I hope I didn't leave anything out. I think I saw someone teaching that to someone to help them deal with trauma. It's so good for trauma. I was in Italy, and I think I was getting, I don't know what was happening in Italy. It could have been the beginnings of COVID, but I didn't know if it was COVID. And I did the tapping exercise, and it changed the trajectory of my vacation, of getting ill, and changed the trajectory of my life. All right. Tapping is amazing. No, it's not anything to do with chakras. Not at all. Hi, Colton. Thank you. Isn't this amazing? I love that. My Cancer is in my North Node. Hi, Miriam. Good good health. And Noel says he believes his Cancer is in his 10th chart. So I'll show you something, Noel, to help you a little better. Where is it? Let me take a picture of my chart and send it over to you guys. Tonight, if you guys want, we can go over where Cancer is in your houses. Again, you don't need to know your time of birth, but just put 12 p.m. if that may, because the planets are set. It's your rising that tells us, helps us better when we know your time of birth. Oh, sorry. So let me show you, Noel, so we can get an idea. Okay, so this is my chart. And this is the time I was born and the date I was born. But if I didn't know the time, I would just put 12 p.m. Now, in this particular program, your ASC is where your first house is. That's what's important. Your ASC is your first house, also called your rising. However, if you don't know the time of day, this could change. Your rising can change if you don't know your time of day. Everything else is pretty constant. So if this is your first house, Libra's number 1, Scorpio's 2. But yours will say something different. Just know that your ASC is 1. In my chart, 1 is Libra, Scorpio is 2, Sagittarius is 3, Capricorn is 4, Aquarius is 5, Pisces is 6, Aries is 7, Taurus is 8, Gemini is 9, and 10th house is Cancer. So that's how you're going to find out where your houses are, because you're going to start with your ASC, your ascendant, your rising, your ascendant ASC, and that will be in your first house. Now, for me personally, Cancer in the 10th house characteristics, which I have my MC in the 10th house, but I haven't looked that up yet. But just having Cancer in the 10th house means the strength of this placement lies in the individual's ability to bring warmth, care, and emotional understanding to their career and public image. Their nurturing spirit can make them well loved and respected in their professional field. Their emotional intelligence, now remember that kept coming up. Emotional maturity, emotional intelligence can be a strong asset for them in the 10th house. Cancer in the 10th house, enabling them to connect with and understand others deeply. However, this profound emotional connection can also present challenges. So, how about this evening we go through what each house means? Would you guys like that? I used to do that in my group where I would have them look up something in their chart and we would go over it. Would you guys like that tonight? Oh, it's okay if nothing is in your 10th house. It's more important that you know where Cancer is. Cancer in your any house is what matters. You don't need a planet. That would be fun. Yes, thanks. Okay, so guys, remember, for right now, there are many other programs. To me, this is the easiest one to do publicly with others. Astro charts, Astro Dash charts. Put in your name, your date of birth, a time. Remember, it won't matter. Wherever your ASC is, remember, we're looking at the ASC. That's your first house. We're only looking at what becomes your first house, your ASC. And then we will move on from there. All right. So we're going to try 12 o'clock. All right. But if you know your time, that is so much better. Like, it's so important moving forward, spiritual people, to kind of figure out how to get access to the time you were born, even if it means you have to go back and pay for your original certificate. Do it. Do it. It makes a big difference. And we need to be analyzed through our birth charts. It's your blueprint. Let me see. Cartography is good too. I'm using, let's take a look. You're using both. Let's try this. COSTARASTROLOGY. Cartography natal chart. Co-star? That's hilarious. You know, I will switch up a name on a dime. Do I have to but I have to sign up? I guess I could sign up. Who cares? What time is it? I gotta go. See, I hate stuff that I have to sign up to because then they start sending me emails and I really want to tell them to like, oh, wait. Do I have to sign up? Let me see. Co-star natal chart. Yeah, they make me sign up. Let me see. Natal chart. Just don't want all these emails. That's okay. I'll just unsubscribe. All right. Let me see something. Copy. It didn't work. Why is it not working for me, Noel? All right. I'm done. I'm done. I have to figure it out. It's not working for me on my iPad. I'll figure it out on my phone. Co-star astrology. All right. I'll figure it out. For right now, astro charts, and let's talk tonight. I'll go through all the planets. Guys, write your letters. Even as I was looking at this video, I was writing what I needed to manifest. I was writing what I could do. Light a candle. I've already written a candle. My Dear God letter I put through last night. So write it in your phones right now. It's not going through. Something went wrong when loading city. What do you mean something went wrong when loading city? You're just trying to like, it's frozen now. Delete. New York City. Let's try something else. It's not showing me. All right, I'm gonna try it on my phone, Noel. I don't know what's wrong here. All right, guys, I gotta go. I love you. I care for you deeply. And let's do it tonight. That's okay. I'm sure I could do it on my phone. We'll talk about it tonight. Take it easy. Bye.
In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light. Psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure. Her spirit shines bright, of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown lived the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.